Okay, today we'll talk about transformations of quadratic and absolute value functions. We're going to be talking about vertical and horizontal shifts in today's lesson. So here are the parent functions. F of x equals x squared is the quadratic function, and f of x equals the absolute value of x for the absolute value parent function. A transformation is a change to the size or position of the graph. So here are the functions in vertex form, and the transformations are when we are adding or subtracting h. H is the horizontal shift. When we see a plus sign in the equation, it shifts left, because remember, h is always the opposite, and subtraction shifts right. So just to note this over here, that x plus h in the equation is a negative h, because we changed the sign, so it moves left. And x minus h in the equation is actually a positive h and moves right. So you just have to remember that h is the opposite of what you think it will be. Positive shifts left, negative shifts right, when you see that in the equation. K is the vertical shift. Positive shifts up and negative shifts down. So let's graph these transformations. Let's describe it and then graph it. So here we have f of x equals x squared plus 3. Now what is graphed in black right now is the parent function. F of x equals x squared. What would f of x equals x squared plus 3 be? We need to account for a vertical shift of 3. So we're just going to move the vertex up 3. 1, 2, 3. So here is my new vertex. And then all of my points move up 3. And here's the transformed function. So you can see that it went up 3 units. So the transformation is shift up 3 units. Now here's a absolute value function. What is graphed is the parent function, f of x equals the absolute value of x. And we have now the absolute value of x minus 1, which would shift the graph down 1 unit. So my vertex moves down 1, and all of my other points move down 1. Now let's do a couple with horizontal shift. Again, what's graphed in black is the parent function before transformations. Here we have a plus 4 inside the absolute value brackets, which is going to be a shift to the left – 4 units. So let's start with the vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's my new vertex, and all of my points also shift. So my V shape is 4 units to the left now. Number 4, again, we have another horizontal shift, and the parent function is graphed. This is going to shift right 6 units. So let's move the vertex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all of the other points move the same amount. Now let's do some graphs that have a horizontal and a vertical shift. So number 5 has a horizontal shift of 4 and a vertical shift of 5. So we're going to shift 4 units right and 5 units up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my new vertex is here. In number 6, this is a quadratic. We shift left 3 units and down 1 unit. Okay, so let's move the vertex 1, 2, 3, and down 1. So you'll want to kind of memorize the pattern of these functions, where in a quadratic, you have your vertex and then 1 up and out in each direction, and then from there, 3 up and out in each direction. For absolute value functions, it's just 1 up and out in each direction. So that's what you'll be practicing for today.